All right, we're live. Day 261, 118 miles. Off we go. Yeah, buddy. There's a sheriff driving by fast. Shame on him. Josh is here. Good morning, Josh. Good to see you. I fix stuff daily. Good morning. Awesome. Good morning to you. Doing well this morning. Doing well. I'm in my head a little bit this morning, but I'm fighting through it. So, whole calendar thing got to me this morning, I guess. I shouldn't let little things like that get to me. Punch me in the nose. All right. Thank you, Kane. Good morning. Rayanne, good morning to you. Billy, good morning. Everybody's here. Got my USA 250 shirt on, celebrating the 250th birthday of our country. Got a gray, cloudy, warm day today. Reggie's good. Reggie's here this morning. Good morning. Good to see you all this morning. Out on day 261, 618 miles today. Stacking up them miles, man. They're adding up quick. Not you is here. Good morning. Nancy Drew, thank you very much. Link in the description on getting that shirt. Trying to show it. It is available. I designed it. Yeah, getting shit done. Absolutely. Legs were made for walking. That's just what they'll do. Yes, indeed. Mike is here. Good morning, Mike. Much more comfortable in this hand. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Good, good. You?
Good. I'm sorry, there's something sitting over there and I was wondering what it was. I was Still don't know what it is. I thought it was an animal, but I don't think it is. I have not found anything cool like Johnny Holmes. He wishes. Hi, that's all I can read of that name. Hello, how are you? Good to see you this morning. And when I changed to 3 miles, the first day I walked the 3 miles, the route I took, I had 2 big hills to walk up. And yeah, and they were both at the end of my walk. And yeah, it was not fun. So I switched things up the very next day. And yeah, if you can tell, I'm walking downhill now. This is the biggest hill, and I walk it downhill. So never had any complaints. Animals Tech. Good morning. And there's Sue over there waving at me. She's out and about already this morning. Your name is Shelly. I don't know if my English is good or not. Sorry if I spelled something wrong. You're all right. You did just fine in that sentence. John playing the bone flute. So we're going to start this morning already talking about porn stars, huh? All right. Deneen sneaking in to say hi. Good morning, Deneen. Good to see you this morning. $261 days in a row. And we'll be up to 618 miles when I'm done today. You need to stay away from ACR. Yeah, I ended up on there until he signed off last night. Now you're talking about completely different Johnny Holmes, huh? Okay. Not John Holmes. Head to acoustic practice this morning at 11:30. All right. So we are almost around the block. And plays in the back rooms. Saturday Night Persuasion. Yeah, I love how ACR comes on and says, yeah, this is just going to be a short little pop-up live stream. I'll probably end in about an hour, 2.5 hours later. He's asking if he should crack his third beer. So Surprised I don't have a trail of people following me. Yeah, I'm not Rocky. Not yet. Maybe when I get to my 1,000 miles. Maybe on my last day when I'm gonna hit my 1,000 miles. Maybe a bunch of people will meet me and follow me. Mountaintop is here. Good morning, Mountaintop. Good to see you this morning. Crystal blue persuasion. Ooh. I don't know the rest of the words to the song. Home sweet home. Deneen with the high five. Thank you, Deneen. There's the magic mailbox. It's growing on me more and more. I did not like the stain color, but I'm liking it more and more every time I see it. So it does look good. It does look good at night when it's lit up. You got a question for me, Mountaintop? All right. Am I still hiring? Yeah. You need a job? We do need a 1,000-mile party. Absolutely. Come on over, Mountaintop. You bring Monday gummies. Just have those at the finish line, not at the start line. That was a valuable lesson I learned real early. When you're buying pizza and beer for everybody to help you move, don't get the pizza and the beer until you're done moving. Really, man. For total miles, I'll be up to 618 when I'm done today. What did you forget to tell me, Billy? Gen X Gemini, good morning to you. Welcome to my walk. Good to see you this morning. Never give the rewards first. No, no, no. Yeah. You're a new member? You got a membership? All right, Miss Metal. Thank you, Deneen. Yes, the decline of degeneracy. You can have the beer, but I'll gladly work for a cold Pepsi and a couch to sleep on for a night. How about an air mattress? I've got that. Don't have a couch. Do not own a couch. The Mayo Man is not here. No. Haven't seen him yet. Good morning. Don't forget the tacos. Out and about with M&D. Good morning. Good to see you, Mike. Oh yeah, I'm on day 261 and I'll have 618 miles done when I'm done when I get back home today. The Robin Trower Memorial Bridge. You own a couch, never sit on it because it's full of dogs. Yeah, I don't even own a couch. Matt is here. Good morning, Matt. You just got a roommate, not you. You're on the couch, you can bet you're taking a nap. Exactly. Just Lark is here. Good morning to you. Everybody popping in this morning. Appreciate you all being here. Make sure that you double tap that screen. Just friends helping friends. This just means I have to plan ahead. Catching ACR's replay, he mentioned you do a live every morning, so here I am. Well, thank you, Gen X. Appreciate that. Yeah, 261 days in a row now I've been out walking, and you're just now getting here, huh, Gen X? Just messing with you. I got my USA 250 shirt on that I designed. I don't know if y'all can see it down the bottom there, but just got that in the day before yesterday. It is available, link in the description. I have a Redbubble store, and I've got a few different designs on there, so they are available. Here, since I'm wearing it, I'm going to go ahead and plug it a little bit. So Jerry is here. Good morning, Jerry. Been on day shift for 2 months. Oh, okay. Let me turn this back around. You all don't want to see an ugly old man. Thank you, not you. Yeah, actually, I've had that Redbubble store and been designing t-shirts and like that, stuff like that for a while. And you can get t-shirts and stickers and all kinds of stuff on there. It's a lot of outdoor type stuff. There's a few things related to my channel on there. And it's one of the few times I'm actually ahead of the curve. Usually I don't think about doing like Valentine type t-shirts until like February 10th. So one of the few times I've been ahead of the curve on those things. So Random, how you doing today? Good morning to you. Worked a job several years ago. We switched from days to nights every 2 weeks. Oh, wow, Kane. Yeah, that does sound messed up. I don't know if I like that very much. Kane, you mentioned last night that you got a birthday coming up. $1,000 milligram drink this morning, Mike. Yeah, Kane, you mentioned you had a birthday coming up. I think in ACR's live last night. When's your birthday? May 4th. Okay, it's the day before mine. So happy birthday, Kane. Early. I'm sure I'll see you again in about an hour, huh, Mike? Sounds like we got some frogs down there in the creek today. Hey, Kane. We got runners coming. Could not have told Kane.
I was just number before 8.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You may turn the camera on, Mike. It does add time to whatever you're doing, that's for sure. I have a black cherry drink. Maybe I'll just add 1,000 of that. Tell them they're going the wrong way. Yeah, then they try to get me to run with them. Thurman, how you doing? Good morning to you. I hope everybody has a productive day as well. Last day of April. The following it begins. People following me? Yeah. They will more than likely loop around at the end of the trail and come back and pass me again. So, Doggy, yo, what's up? Doggy's got one of my shirts. How you doing, Doggy? I finally broke down and got me one. I don't know if this is one of the designs that you bought. But I finally broke down and bought me one of my own shirts. So, 8 more months of BS. Dan is here. Dan the man from Romania. Welcome in, Dan. Mayday, Mayday. Tomorrow is Mayday, yes. Good to see you this morning, Dan. And typos. Old R2D2's out here on the trail this morning. Absolutely, he's all over the place. R2D2, D3, D4. All right, so we're headed into the woods. I got a little bit of a sweat going already this morning. Your son turns 40 tomorrow. You vaguely remember 40? Yeah, my youngest will be 39 on May 22nd. So, Dragon is here. Good morning, Dragon. And Lisa is here. Good morning to you, Lisa. This is where Sam Squatches live. Yes, it is. Yeah, white color shirts, but bro, I need a flag shirt. Harry and the Hendersons, yeah. I could use Harry around the house. I got some big trees that need moved, so. Dragon, it's good to see you this morning. Appreciate you coming by. Is it warming up for you up there? Finally. Yeah, Harry had dingleberries. I'm sure he did. Finally warming up for you. Good. Good. Trail is looking very nice this morning. Got a little bit more rain last night. Not very much though. But every little bit helps. Still a little chilly off and on. Homemade pizza last night. Yum, yum. Yeah, I went through last week. Had some homemade pizzas. There's something dead standing back there. I hope not. Your hair is just a Wookiee for a wig. Birds sound so peaceful. Yes, they do. I was hearing them. When I hear them, there are definitely a lot of them around. because I have people mentioning them all the time and I don't even hear them, or at least I don't notice them. Chicken cordon bleu. Yum, yum. You people and your hair. I know. I worry about mine way too much, Mountaintop. I'm sorry. I shouldn't talk about it. Hair number 18's out of place this morning. Stuart, member for 2 months. All right, Stuart. Yeah, my thumb has a mind of its own this morning. Welcome in, Stuart. Good to see you. Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me of that, Billy. I meant to mention it yesterday, and actually the day before, on my community page. Everybody go over there right now. Just click on community, and Mountaintop posted a couple pictures of his baby girl Adeline, and go over there and check those pictures out. Give them a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Beautiful little girl. I like her thinking pose that you posted. Washing dishes last night, and my cat ate my chicken drumsticks behind my back. Oh man, that sucks. She is precious, absolutely. Eat cashews for dinner. Wasn't my intention. I was only going to eat a few. Possum, I thought you were going a completely different direction with that. With I can't keep nuts. I thought that was going a completely different direction. Your dog will bite your wife to get her to drop her sandwich. I get to be the babysitter. Yeah. Probably wouldn't get a whole lot of work done if Mountaintop brought Adeline with him, as I'd just be sitting there holding her the whole time. Stuart sending a star. Thank you, Stuart. Appreciate that. It is funny, Mike. So if you don't get enough, you just sick your dog on your wife. Man, it is definitely, the humidity is definitely back. There you go, Mike. Oh, who knows? Old autocorrect sometimes. It's amazing what it'll type for you. Witches get snitches. Thank you, Stuart. You look forward to the lives? Good, good, good. I do too. Oh, Rottweiler scare the crap out of you. Any mushrooms? I don't know, Michael. I'm not big into mushrooms. Don't know anything about them. So even if I found any, I wouldn't know what to do with them. Mike is hilarious. Yes, indeed. Good morning.
Morning.
The back of your Dragula. Yeah, I would have no idea whether they were safe to eat, whether they were hallucinogenic mushrooms or what the hell they were. So you have a Rottweiler down 4 in your backyard yesterday? Okay, cool. You have a Rottweiler, weighs 156 pounds. That's a big boy. Absolutely, Dragon. Kane, you're off to work? All right. Thanks for stopping by today. I do appreciate you being here. We will see you tomorrow, Kane. You have a great day at work. If it gets too bad, just tell him old guy hustle said fuck off. Hi ho, hi ho, bye. Mushrooms are hard to get rid of in the lawn. Okay. My brother Jim does foraging for mushrooms and like fallen trees, nuts. He's just bored. You'll blame Billy? Okay. All right, Kane. I don't know if those are frogs that I'm hearing. You guys hear that noise? I don't know if that's frogs or what that is. We just pick them when they pop up, soak them in salt water, and fry them up. Dinner done. Huh. All right. Well, if you know what you're going after, and you know what mushrooms to grab. Oh yeah, Mike, I told you I'd look at the library today. Looks pretty pretty light, but we are at the gate with no name. I've been on the trail with a gate with no name, and now we're gonna go to the fairly empty library, and here come them runners. So yeah, it's pretty empty. I still need to bring my book back. Let's see what we got. Looks like a bunch of novels. There you go, Mike. That's for you right there. The Womanly Art of Breastfeeding. There we go. We did a library check this morning. I need to bring that book back. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Yeah, possum, I agree. Like I said, I don't know anything about them, so there's no way I'm gonna go out looking for mushrooms, and definitely not gonna eat any of them. So, JB from Cincinnati, good to see you this morning. Mike's a milker. I'm kind of a half-fast runner. Yeah, half-assed is about right. It sounds like frog noise. Survival Empire, how you doing? Good morning to you. We have made the turn. I'm on my way back home now. I have a cup of coffee sitting there waiting on me. Probably got a little over a mile and a half in already. Yeah, definitely over. Closer to 2 miles. 200 and what day am I on? 261 days in a row now. 618 miles. So nope, Michael, that's not what it was about. Oh yeah, some lawns look real good. I've got I'm gonna keep plugging this shirt. I've got my new shirt on. USA 250 shirt, celebrating the 250th birthday of our great country. I've got that design and more on my Redbubble store. Why is the camera bouncing around so much? Huh. Anyway, there's a link in the description to my Redbubble store. And that shirt's available along with a lot of other. I have over 100 designs on there, most like outdoor stuff. There is a few other things related to my channel. So, switch the camera back around, get back out. Got new mugs for the 4th, new 250 mugs. Cool. USA is great again. All right, Michael, we don't get into politics here, so I believe our country's always been great, so. You too. Hell yeah, boss. Country, great country. Oh goodness, high of 48. Oh my God. I think it's like 70 degrees here already. Michael, you're gone, man. Sorry, buddy. I told you. You got a day to think about it. I told you, no politics. Jesus. What part of no politics don't you understand? I'm not going to get into a discussion about who's a better president. One fucking man does not determine how great this country is. It's the people. It's the 300 million people that live here that decide how great this country is going to be. We the people. Not he the president. We the people. As soon as people get over this identity shit and this my side's better than your side shit, and we all start figuring out how we're going to make this place better. Yeah. Bruce Bowling, how you doing? We are having a bright and joyous day. Thank you very much, Bruce. I appreciate that. Hope you are as well. I am about 2/3 of the way done with my walk this morning. 261 days in a row. 618 miles when I get home today. And there's Mainly off grid. Good morning, Mainly. You are the man, Mainly. Good to see you. Got me a big YouTube star on my channel now. Only going to be 58 there. Yeah, I think it's only supposed to hit the low 80s today, but if even that. But it stayed pretty warm all night last night. Yeah, right. Big time YouTuber on my channel. Mainly off grid. How many million subscribers do you have now, Mainly? Been raining there for 2 days. Tell you what, it's definitely much needed rain down here. The weather is definitely sweet. It has been, like I said, it's been raining last couple of days. We needed the rain. Humidity is definitely back today. A couple of days before the 790 million, huh? Yeah, it is a very nice path, survival. It is a very nice path. Yeah, it was really dry, and right before we started getting the rain, the humidity level was real low. Super nice. And we were getting days like 80, 85 degrees, but with the humidity, it just did not feel hot at all. Perfect days. 8 million strong and growing. We see a lot of deer out here, Survival Empire, Gen X. I think I saw 2 yesterday, and a lot of times they're right through here, so I'm keeping my eyes open, see if we can see any deer. And then we also see white squirrels, a lot of white squirrels. Come to find out that they are inbred down here in Georgia, and there's a bunch of them. I've seen like a half a dozen at a time, so the knee is definitely aching a little bit this morning. It is feeling its age. Somebody told you your pick of the white squirrel with AI. Yeah, Billy, send him on down. I'll bring him over here and show him some real white squirrels running around. If you want to clip a video from one of my lives where I show them, that would be absolutely fine, Billy. But I'm sure you're not real super concerned about some guys saying, I get people all the time tell me my lives are AI. Are we looking for people to attack? No, we're making sure no one attacks us. Yeah, white raccoons in the yard last year. Now, see, that was probably albino. And see, I thought that these were albino at first, but they're definitely not. Do not, I've been close enough to see them. They do not have pink eyes. Stuart sending the stickers. Thank you, Stuart. I appreciate you. Yeah, actually, I've got one of the real old videos. One of the first videos I ever posted on YouTube is where I first saw the white squirrel. And it was actually my introduction video. So if you scroll all the way back through all my videos, you'll see that introduction to the channel. But there's also a short. I made a short out of that squirrel too. So that was the first time I'd seen one out here. And it was actually on this walking trail. And I thought it was rare. And then one day I'm walking and I see 5 of them all in one day. So you had the cheesecake for dessert last night. That's what you chose, Mike? All right. I finished off a tub of ice cream last night. Maybe that's why my camera was bouncing around, because I'm bouncing around with a limp. Yeah, Billy told you that's what you should go for last night. Good thing you're listening to your elders, Mike. Yeah, about time. I actually have sweat like beating up and like running into my eyes. Gee whiz. There's, you guys were asking about kudzu. There's the old kudzu. It'll take over this whole area. You can see it over there across the other side of the creek. It's starting to grow up those trees. Stuff will not stop. Your ice cream cones will stay good longer. Yeah, absolutely. I'm whooping that whippersnapper. I think it's kudzu, but what I've been told, I don't know. But yeah, it's all the way down. That whole area is overgrown with it. The hybrid, yeah. It'll get you. Good morning.
Good morning.
There's a cardinal singing up in the tree. Attack of the killer kudzu. Absolutely. Good morning. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good. Ayla is bad for kudzu. Anaconda snakes. I hope not. Here come the Kush brothers.
Knocked out.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
Sent me information on my cell phone regarding the white squirrels. Looked them up on Google. They're not considered inbred. Well, I'm just going off of what Ducky told me. She looked them up too. So, we'll add a little chirp sap to your RSO this morning. Man, you're speaking in code there, Mike. 70s chick is here. Good morning to you. Real early in the morning for you. You might wake up tomorrow. Lisa sending me the happy poop. Thank you, Lisa. There's two different types of white squirrels. Does yours have any black whatsoever around the eyes? I don't believe they do. I've got a couple of good close-up pictures of them on my channel, so. Oh, Lord, the knee is hurting this morning. This needs to frickin' go away. I don't know what the hell it is. I mean, 65-year-old man can't crawl around on the floor for 2 days, sanding floors, and then go out and walk 3 miles in the morning. What the hell? Permanent smiles, absolutely. There's Ducky. Speak of the devil, I just mentioned your name and you popped up. Isn't that funny how that happens? That happens so much. It really does. All you gotta do is say somebody's name and they pop up. Let's say Bren this morning. How's that? Maybe Bren will show up this morning. That would be great to see her pop in. Ducky's easy to summon. Yeah. My wife says, you look high. I say, I better because I got good money to look. I paid good money to look like that. Yeah, lots and lots of stops. The wife is right. Your back hurt watching me? Yeah, the thing gets me is my knees and my hips. Being squatted down on the floor like that. Definitely get to you. You look perpetually high and always bring a towel. Yeah, I do have knee pads. Thank goodness, there's no way I could withstand being on that floor without knee pads. But I guess the days of feeling a little pain and then just thinking to myself, well, that hurts like hell, but it'll be all right in a couple days. I guess those days are over for me. Haystack is here. Yeah, not pee pads. No, I'm not talking about Ducky. Not pee pads. Haystack, good morning to you. Good to see you. You notice I'm stopping an awful lot this morning. I have no concern whatsoever on time, how long it's going to take me to get back home. You thought I was training a pup? No. Bring your pain, but give you pain, but bring you pleasure. Get out of my life. Oh, the Robin Trower Memorial Bridge. I will definitely sigh as I walk across this bridge this morning. Oh, look at that crap. They did paint over that, but the paint that they painted over it has faded off. There we go. My sigh for the bridge of sighs. And when I was walking out, I noticed a water bottle sitting on the ground up here. And it's still there, of course. The 2 rolling stone path leads to the bridge of sighs. Yes, it does. Dutch Denim, how you doing? Raining in PA? Hot, wonderful coffee. Yes, I cannot wait till I get there. Yeah, there's a water bottle sitting there. Oh, God damn, that ground is low today. Just like every other day. Morning. Stuart's sending more stickers. Thank you, Stuart. Ron Lother's here. Good morning, Ron. Good to see you today. And there we go. R2D2 has been fed. I think you just contracted that sanding job to a younger person. Yeah, I know. I tried to hire some people. Can't seem to get anybody to want to work. So good to see you, Ron. We have sun peeking through the clouds here in Maryland. All right. David Allen Coe passed. The insufferable, insane incline of insanity is coming up. It's not going to be an easy climb today on that little hill, but I will make it to the top. Cue the Rocky music. Dun 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 dun. Dum 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 dum. Alright, when I get to the top, should I dance around my arms up in the air? I'm not sure about the stain yet, Josh. Gotta get a little bit of Rocky inspiration in there this morning. Reach busy this morning. We are strong now. See that? That's that right there. That's the eye of the tiger. You think Oakwood looks good? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna probably have to get a few different samples and try some. I've got some spare flooring that I tore up in different parts of the house, so I'll be able to do some little samples. The biggest thing is I don't think I'm not gonna be able to get all the stains out of the floor, so I will probably try to stain it to match the stains, if that makes any sense. I felt like dirt this morning, but the stream is helping me. Fantastic, James. So you turn on somebody that's old as dirt so you don't feel like dirt anymore, huh? Smile, Mountaintop, we're here for you. That'd be pretty cool. Have one tiger eye contact lens. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. All right, so we are getting close to home. I'm getting closer to my home. Ah, there you go. Some old Grand Funk Railroad. You're a bit lonesome. I can understand that, Mountaintop. GFR. Flowers are starting to bloom a little bit better. Got one back there that's got a bud on it, but it doesn't have any blooms on it. That's your kind of tunes. Love me some Grand Funk Railroad. I saw them in concert, probably at least 4 times, maybe even half a dozen times. So, old Heartbreaker, absolutely. I love that song. The live version of that song. That's why I liked them so much. I mean, their concerts were fantastic. If you get a chance to check out Grand Funk Railroad, any live concert, anything live on YouTube, definitely check them out. We have made it home 261 days in a row. My door closing, right? There you go, Mountaintop. That'll brighten up your day right there, won't it? Exposed brick. 261 days in a row, 618 miles now. So I've seen Grand Funk live in the 80s. They kicked ass. Miss Metal welcomed me home. Thank you very much. Gonna be there in about 3 weeks unless he tells me not to come. Mama told me not to come. Why does the mailbox always make you think of the Brady Bunch? Josh, we're not that far away. He's a little bit north and west of Atlanta, but Mama told me not to come. All right, so got my cord switched over. We're at 37 likes. I hadn't really even looked at the likes this morning. Get my phone plugged in here, folks, real quick. Thanks for bearing with me during the transition between the walking my ass off and sitting my ass off. Which one do I like better today? Ah, the sitting part. Kansas ELO. I would have loved to have seen ELO in concert. That would have been a good show. Panda is here. Good morning, Panda. There's a story about a man named Dave. He was staining his mailbox and my mustache. I think it'll do Mr. Hustle very good for you two to be able to talk, hang out, and get things done and get him a lot closer. Well, Josh, thank you. If that happens, that would be absolutely a wonderful thing. It would definitely be a blessing in my life, and it would definitely be very helpful. So, Panda, good to see you this morning. Sorry I didn't see you come in. You caught me in my transition, so definitely good to have you here. Let me get caught up. And Lester came in. You saw ELO at the Fox in Atlanta? Cool. Commercial time, Mike. Deneen's still hanging out with us. Thanks for being here today, Deneen. It means a lot to me when you guys, oh shoot, the 70s chick and you both are out west. And for you guys to get up early in the morning and come to my live streams in the morning like that, I do appreciate it. Rita's Fire Oracle. In case everybody's been calling her Panda. Everybody's been saying hi to Panda. Breda's Fire Oracles there is Panda. So, guess what? You inspired me to get back walking. I did 5 miles the day before yesterday. Wow. Wow, cool. Get her done, Panda. Absolutely. OG Kicks. Welcome in, OG. Breda is Panda. She is in Ireland. Not the UK. She is in Ireland. Cheers to everybody. Everybody get out there today and get busy living. I started out my live stream this morning and I was up in my head about some stuff. Mainly the calendar. They did find me. Yeah, they're coming to get me. I was up in my head a little bit, looking at the calendar, realizing it's the last day of April and my ass is still in Georgia. That just kind of getting to me a little bit this morning. Now it's starting to again, but the live stream this morning has definitely helped me. Being here with all you great people is fantastic. So, Mr. Hustle inspired a lot of people. Inspired me. What she does not realize, I got my ass motivated and started back into doing body work and doing more work with the horses. There you go, Josh. Heck yeah. If I had anything to do with that, I am so grateful that I did. It's heartwarming and it's hopeful. That's the hope of my channel. Yeah. Hopefully I can affect someone somewhere along the line. So, Stevio Wonder, can't wait to leave California. Yeah. Pack it up and go, man. I'm trying to get my ass out of Georgia, so not because I don't like Georgia, but because I got better things in Ohio waiting on me. So, and I'm in Maryland. Can't wait to get out of here. Oh, there you go, Panda. Found your Fitbit watch. Deneen, thank you very much. With the old guy hustle, home of the walking mustache stickers. Thanks, Josh. We got to get out of this place. It's the last thing we ever do. Absolutely. Memorial Day, man, I hope I'm gone but long before Memorial Day weekend. Well, not long, maybe. No, you know what? I don't want to set a date, but I'll probably still be here, Mountaintop. So you come down. Hopefully, you can help me put the finishing touches on stuff. Always ready to move, just don't know where to go. There you go, Possum. Yeah, you were saying you've lived in a bunch of different places, Possum. Can you go 100 miles an hour? Yeah. All right, Mountaintop. That sounds good. Josh, if it happens, it'll be a blessing. It'll be an absolute blessing. All right, I'm going to plug it again here. I'm wearing one of my t-shirt designs today. See if I can get the camera right. I showed it yesterday. I just got it the day before yesterday. USA 250, celebrating the 250th birthday of our great country. And they are available on my Redbubble store. I'm blowing this plug big time. Mike, I need some training on how to plug products. Gee whiz. Link in the description. There's a link to these t-shirts in my description of my channel, on my channel page, and also on the description of this video. There's a link to my Redbubble store where you can get this t-shirt, and there's a bunch of other designs on there as well. So, thank you, Ducky. You like that? Now you'll have to make sure he's on live with you when you're doing your walk and have a coffee. Oh, absolutely, Josh. I'll definitely get James out there on the walking path with me if he comes up here. I've been smoking for over 50 years, Stevie. Stevie-O. Steve-O. There you go, Mike. JCC, you like the shirt? Thank you. It is available. Link in the description. I designed it. Doggy Yo that's on here ordered a couple of different designs from that website, and then Mountaintop Sky has one. It's the logo for my channel, home of the walking mustache, old guy hustle. So good morning, Stuart. Stuart's been sending up stickers. Having problems talking this morning. Mountain, you should hide in the woods. Kevin Fort Worth, how you doing? Good morning to you. Welcome in. I guess I'm way behind the chat. Stevie, I've been smoking for over 50 years. 1976 was the bicentennial, 200 years. That was 50 years ago. I know. I was just talking about it the other day. And we went out to California in 1976, went to Disneyland for the parade, the bicentennial parade back then. I just told that story the other day. You graduated in 76. I was supposed to graduate in 78. Did not. Natalie is here. Good morning, Natalie. Good to see you. Stuart with a gold coin. Thank you, Stuart. You like this shirt? Yeah, if you can, you can't. I mean, there's stickers available too. The stickers aren't too bad. 76 is when you got out of high school. Yakin, how you doing today? Good to see you. Got all kinds of people coming in today. John's Arsenal, 1973. You were born in 73 or graduated in 73, John? I use tongue twisters. There you go, Mike. Graduated 2009, almost 20 years ago. Time is a flying. Yeah, time is a flying. It don't stop either, Kevin, just to let you know. Mockingbird sitting up on my telephone wire or electric wire. Saw two pheasants yesterday. Well, that's cool. I, one of the few birds I've ever shot was a pheasant. It was delicious. Back to bed. All right, Deneen. Thank you so much for coming in. It means a lot to me when you stop by my live stream. It really does. Natalie, it definitely means a lot to me that you're here as well. Everybody send out prayers to Natalie. She is in Lebanon, as in Beirut, Lebanon, and going through some very difficult times. So definitely send some prayers and flowers to Natalie. Confident. Confident Reloaded is. Are they here? Say that tongue twister 3 times. No, thank you, Mike. No, I couldn't even read it, Mike. So, born 1955, huh? All right, April 16th. Little over 5 years before I was born. John. Goodness, I should smoke more. I got my GED in 78, but I was in the class of 76. You know, it was the 70s. Having fun was more important. Yeah, absolutely. I dropped out in 76, 77, somewhere around there. So, um, yep. Hot cars, rock and rolls, and drug experimentation. I wasn't into experimentation. I was into full scale research. 70s. Full scale research. Tongue is an oddly spelled word. Absolutely. 7'5" is 70. I'm 5'5", 60. Easy birth date to remember. Ron, you are right. Tongue is an oddly spelled word. Have you ever seen that little comedy skit that Gallagher used to do with the spelling, where he's flipping over the letters on the way that we spell different words? That's a good. He calls them schools. Schools. He said, if you're going to spell them that way, I'm going to say them that way. Natalie, absolutely. We think and pray for you all the time. I think Ducky can see you. And don't forget getting arrested. Yeah. Absolutely praying for Natalie and her family and our troops. You've seen that skit before, or that comedy routine that Gallagher did? Yeah, it's pretty good the way he does that. I I've tried to remember parts of it, and yeah, I just can't remember it. Ducky's feeding all the critters this morning. You got 15 minutes till you scrub off the smell of farts, huh, Mike? So you're just going to sit there and enjoy it while you can? Well, cheers to everybody. Everybody get out there and get busy living. Andrew at ACR Protect has him and a couple other people have a challenge going on in the month of May. Check that out with Andrew. Um, you can get mean sometimes. You call them the C word, as in see you next Tuesday. Calling a guy that's no big deal. Calling a girl that, I found out. Calling a girl to see you next Tuesday, yeah, that here in the States, that is definitely not something you want to say to a female, especially when you're married to her. Dilly too chilly. Thank you very much. That's not from smoking though, Dilly. You want to know where it came from, Dilly? Your mom. She wipes from back to front and kind of nasty. Maybe you should talk to her about that, Dilly. I wasn't going to go there, but I decided, what the hell, I'm going. John's Arsenal, you are gone. You take care of yourself, too. Your sense of smell isn't so good. After 4 decades of being with your wife, yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, you'd probably burn out some of these sensors in there. Possum, absolutely. Just avoid trouble. Get busy living. Bush's Best Baked Beans. How are you doing this morning? Good to see you. See you now. Oh, wow. They do say it a lot over there, yes. I have my best friend is from Nigeria. He lives here in the States now. Actually, he's serving in the United States Army. But he was 19 when he immigrated here to the States. But yeah, he uses that word a lot. So give her the reverse Uno card. You got some rain up there today, Lester? The dog's fur falls off. Love beans on toast? Really? I've never had it, but I just can't imagine that's. I mean, I guess if that's what you got, that's what you got. You have to have a. Huh? You have to have a license to have a TV. Beans and mash, as in mashed potatoes, right? That's what mash is, right? For you guys over there in Ireland. Mike, the champion. Bangers. Mash is potatoes. Okay. We just call them smashed taters over here. Butter the toast generously and pour warm beans on top. So I mean, I guess it's kind of like shit on a shingle, right? Not a whole lot different than that. And rather than using like, what is it, what do they call that? Beef, beef and gravy. You just use beans, huh? You eat peas on toast. I do not like peas. Not a big fan of peas. Preferably Bush's baked beans, yeah. And he's in the comments this morning, so there's actually someone on the channel today, and that's the name. That's their name. Country fried steak for dinner. Purple hull peas with cornbread. Now that sounds more like beans. Country fried steaks? You don't know what country fried steaks are, Panda? Lester, you were playing with the kitties. I don't like green peas. I don't like. Aren't bangers just like sausage? I had a when I was in college. I was taking college classes. I wasn't in college. I was in the Air Force and was going to night school. But when I was taking, I had a economics teacher. He's an ass. He's a huge ass. But anyway, he used to bring um, frozen peas to class, and he'd always have a bag up on the podium where he was talking. But then he would pass around like frozen peas to everybody in the class. So everybody in the class is sticking their hand down inside this bag of frozen peas, grabbing a handful, and just sitting there eating frozen peas. It got to me, and I was like, "Yeah, here you go." I gave it to the next person. One large can of beans, please. Love some chipped beef? Yep. Have to go see if you got any beans in the pantry. There you go. Got you hungry, 70s chick. Yeah, that was the instructor in the economics class, and or no, it wasn't economics. It was accounting. It was an accounting class. Yeah, and he was an accountant, and his first day of class was the class was 4 credit hours, so they had to jam in a whole bunch of stuff to make it qualify for 4 credit hours. And he told me, he said, this is going to be a tough class. It's going to be real hard to keep up. If you're having problems keeping up, you need to go hire a tutor to get you caught up because I don't have time to get you caught up. And he said, it's tough, but you know what? I already have my degree, so too bad. And I was like, you asshole. Bought a case of beans the other day. I don't think that was a good idea in retrospect. Yeah, you need to lock those up and keep them away from your wife, Mike. Any advice for a 25-year-old? Yep. Find a woman. Um, since you called me brother, I'm assuming that you're a man. Listen to your elders. Yes. Find you a good career, a good thing that something that you enjoy doing that you can make money at. And if you enjoy what you're doing, you never work a day in your life. Invest, 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 invest. Learn about money. Educate yourself on money, and learn about money. Invest in what you feel comfortable investing in, and real estate is an excellent thing to invest in, even now today. But yeah, invest your ass off now while you're 25 years old. Albert Einstein said the most powerful force on this earth is compound interest. So, if Albert Einstein said it, find a woman, breathe her farts, and lose your sense of smell. And also, Nevada, reproduce. We need more kids in this world. We need another generation of children. The powerful force on earth is your wife's farts. We do need a name for the fart portion of the show. Yes, we do. Yes, we do, Possum. Dragon that's in here, as far as to reproduce, it's like he listened to me several years ago. He's got 11 kids, so I don't know if Dragon's still here or not. Farts are a sign of love. Don Runyon, how you doing today? Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. 261 days in a row of walking. I am up to 618 miles now. Plugging away at them miles, knocking them out big times. ACR Protect, good morning. Good to see you this morning, ACR. Check out my shirt, buddy. What do you think of my shirt there, ACR? I designed that. It's on my Redbubble store. Link in the description. Nevada, should you join the Army? You should. I recommend everybody join the military. Not necessarily the Army. I was in the Air Force, but whatever branch you feel fit in, think about what they do before you join. My grandson joined the Marine Corps. Big mistake. Big mistake. He was not a Marine. He is not a Marine. He washed out of basic training. He ended up being there for like a month and a half, but he'd washed out within like 4 days of basic training. But it took that long to process him and get him out of there. But yeah, Marine Corps was not for him. He should have joined the Navy or the Air Force, or been a puddle pirate like ACR there and joined the Coast Guard. But military training is good for you. So let me get caught up here. You don't have any beans, 70s chick? That sucks. Shirt's awesome. I like it. Okay, you got all the animals fed? Good, Ducky. Brussels sprouts are the worst for farts, I bet. Daddy was hurting a bit this morning. I hung with you the whole time, ACR. Pretty much from the beginning to the end. You went as far as the ASVAB, but decided against the service? All right. I think we should have mandatory military service for all young men in this country again. And then after basic training, send them back home to their state and they can serve in the National Guard in their state and they can do community service work. Eat Brussels sprouts every day, no farts. Hope you can concentrate with all the you got class today, Lester? Ducky, I haven't been fed yet. I'm an animal. You were feeling no pain? I'll bet. You even got me to crack open a beer. At least have ROTC mandatory for a year or two. Yeah. Well, Nevada, I mean, seeing that as far as joining the Army, you know, you run that risk. My best friend's in the Army right now, serving in the Army. And while all this stuff's been going on over in the Middle East, yeah, he's been on high alert. He's 2.5 hours down the road and he can't even drive up here because he'd be too far away from the base. So that sucks, but that's the Army. In the Army, you're a soldier first before anything else. I mean, he fixes generators. This is his job in the Army, but he's a soldier first. So I was in the Air Force. The Air Force keeps their enlisted men behind, and we train pilots, and we send the pilots over there to fight the war. So just saying, if you're not a warrior, you definitely don't want to join the Army or the Marine Corps. If you want to go fight and die for your country, Army and Marine Corps is all for you. But if you want to support the people that fight and die for our country, then probably want to look at either Air Force or Navy. I look like Ralph. I don't even know how to say it. Finney's, I think is how you say it. No, I don't. I look like Dave. Old guy hustle Dave. I could be his older brother. Okay. You wanted to be a pilot, but you didn't qualify due to height. You're pretty tall, right? Mountaintop. There you go, Possum. You don't serve politicians, you serve your country. Repent. Thank you for the message. We don't talk religion here, though. I I'm vaguely familiar with who you're talking about. Who am I? You're 6'4". Okay. Well said, Possum. John, today I'm 65. In 5 days, I will be 66 years old. Nevada, you didn't ruin my morning. Not at all. There ain't no way in hell somebody in chat's going to ruin my morning. I mean, I've let trolls get to me sometimes, but you're not a troll at all. And yeah, you definitely haven't ruined my morning. I'm glad to see you here. Hopefully, you enjoy what you're seeing. I've got a lot of content on my channel. If you want to learn more about me, check out the channel Get Busy or the playlist Get Busy Living. There's a lot of good stuff on there. It is I know it's going to be backwards, but that is the motto for my channel. Get Busy Living. It's from Andy Dufresne from the movie Shawshank Redemption. We got a choice. We can either get busy living or get busy dying. So you definitely did not ruin my morning. It's always good to see people in here. Repent. Once again, you didn't ruin anything either. Just passing along a message, and that's fine. Hang out a bit. Absolutely, Nevada. Oh, to be young again. Absolutely. There you go. The Coast Guard and Space Force are good options. Air Force, Navy. I mean, if you're single, the Navy would. I would think the Navy would be absolutely great if you're single because you can get on a ship and just travel all over the world. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool to me. My brother did 20 years in the Navy and retired. So I was when I went to the recruiter. It was a toss up between Navy and Air Force, and I walked into the recruiter station. They had all four branches there, and the Navy recruiters were standing there, and they were wearing their little sailor suits. And I just looked at that and said, no, I'm not going to wear those. So I went into the Air Force recruiter. So, Julie, how you doing today? Good to see you. Your oldest son has the same birthday as I do, Cinco de Mayo. That is a cool birthday to have, huh? There's a whole country that celebrates my birthday every year. Nevada, we have a good crew here. We definitely have a great community here. So, repent. I am a good dude. Absolutely. You have a blessed day as well. Good to see you here. Bill, you're 6 foot. There you go. That was a joke. When my brother joined, my older brother joined the Navy after I joined the Air Force, and the Air Force, I'll tell you some old war story. Let me get caught up in the chat here real quick, and I'll tell you that. You can only be young at heart after a certain amount of time. Yeah, I do have a good collection of misfits. Absolutely. Your ex was in the Marines for 23 years. It's definitely not for everybody. No, it's not. I don't think I would have done well in the Marine Corps. And that was another, I watched a bunch of my friends. I was almost 20. I turned 21 in basic training, so I waited a little while before I joined. But a bunch of my friends right at 18, and someone went in the Marines, someone went in the Army. One of my friends joined the Air Force, one joined the Navy. And all the ones in the Marines and the Armies, they did their time and they got the hell out of there. And the guy in the Navy and the guy in the Air Force, they both re-enlisted. So to me, that told me something right there. So, and I don't think I would have done well fighting in a war. There wasn't any wars going on while I served, but I just don't think I would have done well. So I joined the Air Force. So, you're gonna smoke one more cigarette and you're off to pressure wash the fart smell off of you. All right. The Marines are hard on families. Yeah, and that's why I said if you're single, the Navy might be a good place, because that's definitely, being out at sea for 6 months at a time or longer sometimes. So, oh yeah, my best friend's in the Army, and I tell him stuff about the Air Force, and he's like, "Damn, I should have joined the Air Force. Damn, I should have joined the Air Force." I have a cousin who was a lieutenant colonel in the army, and I ran into him. He was a nurse, and he's a lieutenant colonel, and had 25 plus years in the army. And I was talking to him one time. He's still active duty at the time, and yeah, he's still every single day running. So every single day he had to go out and do PT as a lieutenant colonel. But anyway, the thing between me and my brother, like I said, my brother is older than me. He's about 5 years older than I was, and he joined the Navy after I joined the Air Force. And in the Air Force, have you ever seen the guys in the Air Force when they're in their blue uniforms? They have this little hat that they wear. Okay. And if you look at it in a certain way, it looks like a certain part of the female body that we were talking about earlier. The see you next Tuesday, that's kind of what it looks like. And that's what they call it. They call it a see you next Tuesday hat, cap, a cunt cap. And my brother was teasing me one time on the phone about wearing a cunt cap. And I said, yeah, but at least nobody calls me seaman. So I got him back on that one. So, and he never teased me again. So your older brother, a 20 plus year Navy vet, set him up for a really good life. Yeah, my brother retired from the Navy. Um, Sadly, he retired as an E3 from the Navy because he was an alcoholic, and he was drinking so much that he was coming in late for work, and they basically said you go to rehab and lose a lot of your rank because he wasn't E6, and they busted him down to E3, and he never got promoted again, and they forced him to. He had to retire at 20 years because of his rank. So he was 20-year retiree, but he was an E3 in the Navy. So, but he got landed before he even retired. He landed a civilian job, doing exactly what he was doing while he was active duty. So working in the same building and everything. So one day he showed up in his Navy uniform. The next day he showed up in civilian clothes. So in the Navy, yeah. Well, you know why they put Marines on Navy ships, right? This is an old joke. They put Marines on Navy ships because sheep would be way too obvious. It wasn't the crowbar; it was the whack-a-troll. Nevada, that does not sound. That does not sound. I am not a Blue Angel pilot, not at all. No, not a pilot at all. I trained pilots, but when I was in the Air Force, but I am not a pilot. Not been 2 weeks from shore. Went down on them. Right hail bore. Captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. What are you reciting there, 70s chick? That's what it sounds like to me, anyway. I need to learn the words of that song. There once was a ship in boom 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 doop boop boo doop doop doop. I don't know the words. I need to learn the words of that song so I can sing it. I got somewhat of a deeper voice. I do have respect for the Blue Angel pilots. Um, Actually, it pains my heart to say that the Blue Angels are better than the Thunderbirds, being an Air Force vet. So comedy gold, huh, Mike? All right. All right, Nevada. It's a sea shanty called the Wellerman song. Okay, that's cool. You know most verses? Oh, that's cool. Okay, so someone gave him that. They didn't tell him what it was, but they told him to figure out what flavor. They blindfolded him and told him to try to figure out what flavor it was. That's just downright cruel. Funny as hell, but just downright cruel. Sometimes you have to use it to get your grandson to wake up in the morning. Did you ever get him off to school the other day, or did he go to school the other day? All right, Nevada. You have to find it and repost it. I don't think I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. Just jokes. Yeah, I know Nevada. That's fine. You'll watch and laugh. Give him that intercooler. Absolutely. I guess that'd be a good way to cool body temperature down with a popsicle. Gab Star, how you doing this morning? In the career field I was in the Air Force, there was only two places I could go overseas. One of them was Germany, and the other one was Okinawa. And the older guys that I knew that had been to Okinawa told me some stories about strip clubs over there. Wild, wild places. Send me the weatherman. Come and bring us sugar and tea and rum one day. When the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave, land go. Tonguing is cutting a whale's blubber into strips. Oh, okay. He stayed home 2 days, said he didn't feel good. We're in the fart portion of the show. Yes, Okinawa, I like Japan. Yes. It stinks like rotten eggs. Make me a sandwich, woman. Sorry, I couldn't resist, Panda. Since you used the term sandwich. Mike's always in the fart position. Yes. I have not been to I did not go overseas when I was in the Air Force, so stop eating rotten eggs. Yeah, you brought that on yourself, Panda. A consortium of farts. Oh, was the hell. Ducky can see those messages even when they don't come through, Lester. Mike is cool as hell. Very reasonable and chill. Yes, he is. He's got a good channel, too. His channel's called Demonetized. And he's got pretty good channel. He plays guitar. He does a lot. He does live shows on Fridays and Saturday nights. So you made me a sandwich. Thank you, Panda. Mike is your spirit animal. You don't know Mike. Gabstar, you said you're cool, and Ducky said that was a lie. The results are in, and we have determined that that is a lie. Yes, good music on the weekends with Mike. Absolutely. Get busy living instead of just existing. Absolutely. Lester's talking about cute girls. That's what he was talking about. Yeah, Nevada, Mike Holmes there, he goes live. He'll be live Saturday night and be doing a show on Saturday night. So definitely go check it out. He's got a lot of content on his channel of him playing covers on guitar. So he's a good guitar player. Mike shreds the guitar like nobody's business. I think it is time to go in and get another cup of coffee. Yeah, there's usually, when he's been going live, there's usually a lot of people from this channel go over and watch him live. He just plays and we just sit back and watch the show. And 70s chick, Mike Holmes, 2 comments above you. It's the name of his channel. Mike, drop the name of your channel in there so I can pin it. Oh. There we go. There's the name of his channel right there. Oop, let me get it pulled up. Pin that message. Y'all can go over to his channel and subscribe to his channel. And he will be live on Saturday night doing a live show. He's an excellent guitar player. Really good band. The singer of his band is almost 7 feet tall. Definitely worth the time to go see it. Hard to find, but you found it? Okay. Got it? All right. Dave is just as cool. I am just as cool. If I ever get to one of Mike's shows, which I definitely will, yeah, I'm going to just walk around the bar the whole night just telling everybody I'm with the band. Especially at the bar trying to get free drinks. Yeah, I'm with the band. About 6:45 Eastern Standard Time on Saturday night. There you go. All right, let me set you guys up here. Hopefully you won't fall. What do y'all think about that t-shirt, huh? Ain't that cool? I like it. I like it. I'm going to be wearing, every time this thing is clean, I'm going to have it on. So, it is available. Link in the description. You can have a t-shirt just as cool as Old Guy Hustle. There's a bunch of different designs on there. This isn't the only one. There's stuff related to my channel. There's a whole bunch of outdoor type stuff on there, like camping and stuff like that. Hiking, camping, kayaking. So definitely click on that link in the description. I think the link for this, it'll take you to the page where it's all stuff related to the 250th birthday of the country. T-shirts, stickers, you can even buy shower curtains. Shower curtains, comforters. Yeah, 70s chick, I put the link to Mike's channel there. Go over and check out his channel, subscribe to his channel, turn on the notifications, and he'll be live Saturday night. He goes live on the weekends when he's doing shows, so definitely well worth it. Like I said, we get a few people from this channel that go in there, and we just have a nice little chat while he's playing music. So definitely a good show. They do a lot of 70s, 80s, 90s covers music. So they do a good job on Sweet Emotion. One more like to hit 50. Come on, one more like. I'm showing 49. You guys are probably seeing 50 now. So you gotta disagree with the sugar in your coffee. I gotta have sugar in coffee. I drink my coffee like I like my women, tan and sweet. Just saying. Oh, there you go. There's a good tip for you from Doggy Yo. Alpha, you made it 50. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Alpha. Yeah, I'm showing 50 now, even so. There ain't no good guys. There ain't no bad guys. There's just you and me, and we just disagree. Ooh. Mike is making stuff. Good morning to you. Heading into work, Alpha? All right, we'll see you later. Karaoke time, absolutely. Do I have a favorite song? Not really. I listen to all kinds of different stuff, so never done that. Yeah, you can actually, I guess there's a way that you can do it. You can definitely, I know you can schedule like lives and do post in the community tab. Speaking of community tab, go to mine. Mountaintop Skies posted a couple pictures of his little baby girl Adeline on my community tab. Go over and check those pictures out. She is a little sweetheart, so. The problem with scheduling, you don't know if you can make it on time. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I've thought about scheduling lives and scheduling premieres and stuff like that, but just haven't ever done it. As far as scheduling my lives, I mean, I don't really need to. I'm live every day at pretty much the same time. I mean, sometimes it might be 7:29, sometimes it might be 7:32 or 3. So, you like your coffee sweeter than that? Yesterday I got good news. My blood work came back. I'm not an ignore. I am pre-diabetic. My lungs are clear. I will. You got all kinds of information in there, 70s chick. All right, cool. You're going to sub to Mike's channel too? Cool. I'm glad that you got your blood work back and everything. You're good and healthy. Okay, doggy. There you go. Between load in, setup, sound check. I don't know. I could make it. Yeah. It does sound pretty lax. Mike is making stuff. How you doing today? How you feeling, brother? Medication still kicking your ass, or are you doing all right, man? You watch Nick Clark. I've never heard of Nick Clark. Nevada, I try not to have a lot of favorites. It just depends on what mood I'm in. The motto for my channel is from the movie Shawshank Redemption, so that's probably one of my favorite movies. Um, the Get Busy Living. Cool thing about scheduled lives is that the chat is open if people want to show up early and talk. That's true, Mountaintop. It is good. It's kind of like hanging out, watching his lives. It's kind of like hanging out at the bar with a bunch of friends. I mean, we're all in the chat, just chatting along while they're playing some good music in the background. So Brody is a teenage shredder. He can play. I can't wait to hear Mike's skills. Check out Mike's channel. He's got a bunch of videos on his channel where he's playing different songs, all kinds of different types of music. So even some acoustic stuff. So Shawshank is great. Terminator 2 is your favorite though. All right, Nevada. I haven't watched anything in a long, long time. I watched Full Metal Jacket, but it was like a condensed version of Full Metal Jacket a couple weeks ago. I don't watch. I haven't turned my TV on in my house in over a year, so. Your Sheila video got 1,000 views, Lester. That's cool. Schedule is good because viewers can tap notifications on schedules. Oh, okay. And when you go live, it sends a message. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, last weekend, Mike, when you were live, I got the notification about 20 minutes into after I was already at your live. So I just don't turn. Unfortunately, this thing I've got in my hand, I watch that all the time. Too much. So I haven't heard of a good movie come out in a long, long time. I'm sure there are some, but I have not heard of any. So just no desire. I used to watch a bunch every night, get in bed. I've got a TV the only TV I have in my house is at the end of my bed, and the only thing I use that for now is porn. No, I'm just kidding, just kidding. I said I haven't had my TV on in over a year, but anyway. Now I used to watch TV every night when I went to bed, but I just don't do it anymore. Just kidding about that. Just kidding. I don't use the TV for that. I can get that on my phone too. So we are well past the hour and a half point. So Scrappy Gaming, how you doing? Emily Bumble Lee, how you doing? If you didn't say feet, you're forgiven. All right. Triple shot of caffeine in your espresso, huh, Lester? That sounds strong. It definitely sounds strong. Yeah, I'll get you going this morning. You just finished your stream on Call of Duty World War II, or as some politicians say, World War 11. What a fun stream. Cool, Scrappy Gaming. Cool, cool, cool. Ducky got that. How in the hell can you screw that up? I must have missed the other, what, 8? I knew about the first 2. I must have missed the other 8.
All right, close to 1,000. Congratulations, Scrappy Gaming. That's cool. The live streams definitely help. I know in the beginning that's where I got. I mean, that's the majority of my hours is live streams, obviously, because I do it every single day. So that Don, that's probably how you do it. Yep. We're not going to get any further into it than that, though. Mike, you gotta go get ready. All right, gotta go wash them farts off of you. You were watching Misery the other day. That was a good movie. I remember that. Worked really hard to Scrappy. Absolutely. That's. You know, some people don't think that this is work, but in a way, it is. I mean, it's a great job to have. Great to do. Doesn't pay well, but but um, it is a good job to have. Congratulations, Scrappy. That's absolutely fantastic. How many subs do you have, Scrappy Gaming? Counting fingers. What bad words or letters did they message? I don't know. Must be a documentary of being married. Misery. It's also a state, right? It's one of the 50 states. Lester's watching YouTube on TV, especially if you're doing gameplays. I can imagine. I'm not a gamer. I don't play any games, so um, you're at 379 subs. All right, if you're into gaming, definitely go over and check out Scrappy Gaming 16 there. Um, Mike, we'll see you later. I know I'll see you in the morning, so thanks for stopping by today, Mike. You have a good day. Enjoy your rehearsals today, your practice. Everybody that didn't get the message earlier, the pinned message down the bottom, Mike Holmes there, one of my moderators, good friend of the channel. Um, Definitely check out his channel. And he goes live on the weekends. And he's a musician, plays guitar, and very good at playing guitar. And it's a good band. Goes live on the weekends. He'll be live this Saturday night. So definitely go check out his channel. Don't miss his live this weekend. We'll all be there. A lot of people that you see here in the comments will be there. So, what am I smoking? I smoke, I know it's backwards, but I smoke filtered cigars, Cheyenne brand, menthols. And he makes a mean whiskey sour. Absolutely. Black cherry. I'm going to try that black cherry whiskey sour. It does sound good. The only way I've ever had whiskey sour, though, is with the whiskey sour or the sour mix. I've never made one like that. So I did put I did tag that video though so that I can find it real easily. You're gonna make it with red stag. Okay, the cherry Jim Beam. Sounds good, Mountaintop. I used to have a pretty decent bar set up long time ago, but yeah. All that shit you gotta buy to mix drinks. There's a lot of different stuff that goes into all that, so it can get expensive. Zach Thornton, how you doing today? Old man, I'm getting there, buddy. I'm getting there. Rainey must have slept in again today. Yeah, she was. I talked to her yesterday. She is. They're moving already. So yeah, I haven't seen either Rainy or raining in Rains today. Now we mentioned them, maybe they'll pop in real quick. Timu, how you doing? Holy shit, Mike. 20 bucks for a jar of them? Zach, you're all right, man. Doing the rainy dance. It worked earlier with Ducky. Mention her name and she pops in. I get Ducky to go to share the video because she's got a way of contacting Rainy. I get her to share the video and Rainy doesn't even see it until 2 days later. So she can have maraschino. She'll be fine. If you were closer, you'd help her move. Yeah, they were packing stuff up yesterday when I was talking to her. And getting ready to head over to the new place. She said the new place is really nice, so. Adam Bartime Moat. How you doing? From Australia. Welcome in. It's wet in Brisbane. Yeah, go help her so you can get out of your corner, Lester. Absolutely. Maybe she'd be nicer to you and let you stay out of the corner a little bit longer. Adam, good to have you here. I live stream every day from a walk that I take. I've been walking 3 miles lately, but I've been walking now 261 days in a row. And I'm up to 618 miles. So I'm going to be walking every day for a full year and going to hit 1,000 miles. Decorate the corner a little bit, some curtains, a little lamp. There you go, mountaintop. Last time you met a seaman, he was married to a proctologist. Get you out of the house more often, absolutely, Lester. Maybe you need to move over there to the Chicago land and start hanging out with Rainy. And yes, I am looking, Ducky. I am looking. I look like I got 2 little freaking horns in my mustache right now. It's really bothering me. I keep looking at them and I'm like, that looks stupid. Seriously, I almost look like I got like fang coming down out of my mustache. I was scrolling through shorts the other day and I scrolled on this one and there was this girl on there, really cute looking girl. And I was like, oh, damn, she's nice looking. And then she opened up her mouth and she had freaking fangs. And I'm like, oh, shit. Get me out of here. And they looked like they were real. I mean, I'm sure they were caps or crowns or something like that, but they looked like they were real. And I'm like, yeah, I don't need that. Don't need that. So, yeah, Lester, I do the same thing. I don't know. Mountaintop, I don't know. I got out of there real quick. But yeah, Lester, I do the same thing. I scroll through and the cute girls get me to stop. So, surprise, surprise. Eating. Oh, Nevada, you're welcome for the advice. Thank you very much for the $1.99. $2, I appreciate it, man. I do appreciate it. Everybody hit the like button on that super chat. Okay. Yeah, she wasn't blonde. The one I saw, she had black hair, but yeah. I like the little girl, the girl that does the puns. She plays a keyboard and does puns. Now, the puns are pretty funny too sometimes. I've thought about using them here, but Mike said that he's seen her too. So if I start using them, Mike's gonna say, "I know where you got that from." what do you call what was it? What do you call 100 bunnies walking backwards, all in a line, a receding hairline? Nevada, thank you very much for coming by. I do appreciate it. You subscribe to the channel. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate all that. You have a good day. It's absolutely nice to meet you. If you want to reach out to me, my email is in the description of the channel. You can definitely do that anytime. But you're definitely welcome back every single day. I'll be here 7:30 in the morning, my time, Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Georgia. So that's not going to change. I will be here every day, at least for another 104 days. Don't know what I'm going to do after I hit a year, so. yeah, yeah, Lester, if I show up one morning, I got a couple bites on my neck, yeah, you know where I've been. You have a great day, Nevada. You have a great day. Get busy living, brother. Well, oh, wow. Possum. Red painted toenails, huh? Maybe he had an issue with his toes, like fungus or something, and the red paint was something to, I don't know. I don't know why a guy would paint his toenails red. You keep your curtains closed all the time and shades. Open them windows up, Lester. Let some fresh air in. Starting to get warmer up there in Vermont. Let some fresh air and sunshine in. It'd be good for you. You didn't want, yeah, you weren't going to investigate to find out. Yeah, I can definitely understand that. I can definitely understand that. Only 52 degrees there today. You see, Lester, if you had a old guy hustle hoodie, you could just put that on, open the windows up, and enjoy the fresh air. I understand you not wanting to know, Possum. I don't think I would have asked either. So why do you paint your nails? Nah. All right, so we're well over the 2 hour point. We've been going around 2 hours, 15 minutes here lately, it seems. I'm running out of stuff to talk about. I need to get busy. Crawl around my floors for a while longer today. Things aren't going to get done by themselves, that's for sure. I wish I could get me. Wish they had like those little, what are those little robot vacuum cleaners? Wish they had those as a sander. That'd be nice to have. Just turn it on, let it run through the room. That would definitely be nice to have. Your cousin used to put makeup on you. Ducky, we will see you later. You have a wonderful day too. God bless you. Hope everything is well in your world, Ducky, and everybody else's. All right, Mountaintop James. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Definitely call me, and we can talk about that. You're a good man, James. You're a good man. Thank you all for being here. I do appreciate every single one of you. You guys are amazing. I'd name names, but I know I'd leave somebody out, and I definitely don't want to do that. You all are absolutely amazing to me. You make my day. You absolutely do. Much love to all of you. Do good things. Absolutely, Mountaintop. Peace, everybody. We'll see you all in a little less than 22 hours. I'll be back doing this all over again.